What is up, Zolmates? I feel like making a pop beat, so let's make a pop beat. I'm gonna be hopping right into Ableton using stock instruments and audio effects, so whatever DAW you have, you can most likely follow right along using their stock features. Also, I have two new songs, Blue Light and Water, that are dropping very soon, so stay tuned for that. Hello Ableton, you are looking beautiful as always. So the first thing that we're gonna do, it's always the first thing I do, is I set the BPM. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna be setting the BPM, look at that. That's fun. We're setting it to 135. It's kind of fast, not really. No, it's pretty fast. It's fast. I'm gonna drag out 8 bars and we're gonna do Control-Shift-M. If you're on a Mac, it would be Command-Shift-M. And now we have this little MIDI selection. So I wanna start the song off with some chords. So let's go over here. Let's go to our instruments, instrument rack. And I think I want a pad. So let's go through these pads. That one's pretty chill. So is this one. I like this one. I'm a fan of this one. We're gonna select a scale, go over here, and I want to select, let's do a G major. We might switch it in the future, we'll see. So I think I wanna do a 1-4 chord progression. I'm a big fan of the 1-4 chord progression. So here is a 1 chord right here. Let's move it down an octave. That's a little too sharp, very annoying. Before we select our chords, I want this song to be chill. And right now this pad is just like really sharp. It's not chill, so let's make it chill. Let's go to the audio effects and check this out. I can either type in EQ and throw in an EQ 8 and take out some of the highs and kind of send it underwater. That's the term. Or I can do the exact same thing by just messing with this filter cutoff. So let's press play. As you can see, it's doing the same thing, so we don't even need this EQ. Let's take it out. Let's mess with this. I just realized this instrument has variance down here, and this whole time, it was playing a minor 7 no matter what I did to the MIDI notes. We don't want that. We want to adjust the MIDI, so we're going to click on no chord, and it's not going to be messing with the MIDI. Now we have a beautiful 1-4 chord progression. Let's loop this section, add a bunch of instruments and drums, and then arrange the song later. So I'm gonna duplicate this pad instrument. I'm gonna rename this pad, and we gotta get the colors right, gotta get the vibes set, and I'm gonna rename this instrument piano, and we're gonna make this instrument a piano. So let's solo it. That's boring and it sounds like a robot. So let's do Control A, select all the notes, and then deselect the root notes. Turn the grid off and then slightly move these notes off and then select the next bottom notes. Now this sounds like a pianist that is actually playing the chords. All right, next up, I want to add a 4 on the floor kick, kind of get some house pop vibes going. So I'm going to go to my Zol Sounds. You can use whatever sound pack you want. You do not have to cop my packs. They are geared toward kind of bedroom pop, so if you like that style, then definitely check them out. But you can easily just type in free drum kits online and you will find some great. Let's drag in this whoa kick right here. That sounds great, but I want these instruments to kind of have a thumping sound to them. So every time that kick hits, I want the sound to duck down. So I'm going to group these two instruments so I can affect both of them. Go to the audio effects and select a glue compressor. And we want to sidechain these instruments to our whoa kick. Bring the threshold down. All right, time for a bass. Let's duplicate the piano. Let's solo it real quick. And then we only want these root notes. I like this instrument, but I think I want a little bit more attack. Woo! Oh wait, we have the reverb and the saturator from the piano. There we go. So let's go ahead and structure this. I'm gonna right click up here, add a locator, and we're gonna call this intro. And then right here we have the first chorus. So let's go ahead, drag both of these over here, drag this right here, duplicate it over, and then just copy these two, have them right here for the intro. All right, for the first verse, we'll just have kick, pad. Also, let's bring in the piano. Let's add a shaker loop. Let's also add some hi-hats. Let's copy the big room reverb and paste it into the snare. The chorus needs another instrument, so check this out. I'm gonna duplicate the pad. Let's do the island bell. We're probably gonna change it in the future, but let's go to the audio effects and let's type in ARP. Let's go to the MIDI effects and type in ARP. Now we have an arpeggiator and we can just double click on this. Just barely in the background, I like that. Audio effects, slap on an auto pan so it can move from your left to your right ear. I love it. Now we just need a very prominent melody. So I kind of like that. Super simple. So let's go over here. Let's press the record. Let's run that back. Zolmates, thank you for watching this video to the end. It seriously helps out a lot. Stay tuned for my 2 new songs. They are dropping soon. Yeah, let me freestyle a verse on this beat. It's a chill beat. I like it a lot. I hope it helped. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I'm feeling alright, and the way she moves in the light, it's got me singing like da 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 da. It's got me singing like da da.